folks, I'm Matt, and welcome to the Good Troubleshow. As Americans proudly unfurled their flags this 4th of July, Representatives Jim Himes and Mike Turner of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence took a more audacious approach to the 4th. They strutted their stuff in flashy new attire, courtesy of defense contractors Lockheed Martin and Raytheon, making a bold statement against UAP transparency, the American voters, and UFO Twitter. The kicker? Congressman Turner, the chair of the committee, and Congressman Jim Himes, the Pentagon UFO Office's self-proclaimed fanboy, were the ringleaders of this anti-transparency fashion parade. Now, the real shocker wasn't just their choice of clothing, but that these fashion statements were part of a highly secretive Pentagon Special Access program codenamed Kona Coverup. Now, this top-secret program was initially classified under the UAP Security Classification Guide, a guide that seems to classify everything under the sun, until Undersecretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks decided to spill the beans. Pentagon Public Affairs Officer Susan Gough explained the sudden change of heart in a statement to the Good Troubleshow, quote, "Undersecretary of Defense Hicks, while grappling with the disappearance of half of her Pentagon budget, had a revelation. She realized that by declassifying the Kona Cover-Up program and having Himes and Turner showcase the previously classified clothing line to Congress, she could potentially divert attention from UAPs and, more importantly, disrupt Senators Schumer and Rounds' efforts on a second UAP Disclosure Act." Now, not one to stay out of the limelight, especially when it comes to trashing whistleblower David Grusch, the former director of AARO and founder of the Sean M. Kirkpatrick Scholarship for Quadcopter and Title 50's Sciences, felt compelled to respond. He stated, quote, "While I was the director at AARO, I publicly stated that we found no evidence of extraterrestrial activity or hidden special access programs and defense contractors to influence Mike Turner and Jim Himes with activewear. But as an intelligence officer, I would expect all of you to expect me to lie to you." Despite the constitutionally mandated congressional oversight of the executive branch, the CIA, the Department of Defense, and a group of non-elected senior executive service officials have been hiding UAP crash recovery and reverse engineering special access and controlled access programs from Congress. Last November, the Daily Mail dropped a bombshell story on the UAP crash recovery program run by the CIA's Directorate of Science and Technology and its ultra-secret Office of Global Access. The article detailed how the Department of Energy and members of Joint Special Operations Command, otherwise known as JSOC, are deployed to recover crashed off-world vehicles and whisk them away to private aerospace companies, neatly sidestepping congressional oversight. One UAP gatekeeper who wished to remain anonymous stated to the Good Troubleshow, quote, "We've kept a lid on the UAP issue for decades by using harassment of potential government whistleblowers by former JSOC operators and private aerospace's security contractors. Putting Title 50 guys in charge of AARO and avoiding congressional oversight was also a big win. Besides, democracy is so last season." In celebration of Independence Day, Himes and Turner responded to criticism from voters and UFO Twitter for attempting to derail congressional oversight of the UAP issue, as well as their ugly activewear. Ranking member Congressman Jim Himes stated, quote, "On this Independence Day, I want to remind all Americans to trust the CIA, the Pentagon, defense contractors, and especially Title 50 guys like Tim Phillips at the DoD AARO office when it comes to UAPs. These guys lie for a living, but not in this case. By the way, these new clothes from Lockheed Martin make me feel like $1 million, just like their campaign donations." House Intelligence Committee Chairman Mike Turner added, quote, "If George Washington and the Founding Fathers had the CIA Office of Global Access, JSOC, and UAPs hidden in Waived, SAPs, and CAPs held by private aerospace contractors, we would have beat the British lickety-split." Happy 4th of July, America!